What up, peeps? I'm going to say it again because my students gave me a hard time today. They said, you're so lame, la, 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 la. Don't nobody say that. I said, yeah, because I'm not like everybody else. I don't have to say what everybody else is saying. Hello. Anyway, I thought I had to sneeze. We're still talking about slope, determining slope and the y-intercept. And you guys, this video is just to give you some more examples of how to find the slope and y-intercept of a line. So in the first example, the instructions read, find the slope and y-intercept of the line in each graph. Remember, to find your slope, they've given us 2 perfect points. So all we have to do is count rise over run. Remember, you have to rise first, then run. It's always y over x. So I'm going to go to my first point, the lowest point, and I'm going to rise up. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to run 1, 2, 3. So my slope is 3 over 3, which simplifies to 1. My y-intercept. Remember, your y-intercept is where your line crosses the y-axis. And my line crosses the y-axis at 0, 3. So my y-intercept is 3. Now, what if I wanted to write this out as an equation? Remember, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So my equation will be y is equal to x plus 3. It didn't ask you to do that, but I'm just telling you. Okay? The next example, again, they've given us 2 perfect points. I'm going to count the rise and then run. Notice what your graph is counting by on the x-axis. It's counting by 2, so this will be 2, 4, 6, and 8. Now, there's only one number in between 4 and 6, and that's 5. So this number's at 5, and this number's at 4. So when I move, and this one is counting by 2. When I move, I'm going to count by 2s when I go up. So that's 2, 4. The y-axis or the x-axis is also counting by 2s, but I'm halfway in the middle between 4 and 6. So this is just, when I move right here by the 4, that's one movement. Then another whole movement will be 3. And then another one will be 5. So my rise is 4, my run is 5. You can leave it as a fraction. My y-intercept, again, is where my line crosses the y-axis. So my y-intercept is 4. The next example, it says find the y-intercept. We'll find the slope and y-intercept of the line represented by each table. As you can see, we're missing the value where x is 0. All you have to do is just follow the path. See how much, or if you start from the end, see what is the difference between from 37 to 28, 28 to 19, and 19 to 10. Well, 37 minus 28 is 9. 28 minus 19 is also 9. 19 minus 10 is also 9. So that means I need to subtract 9 from 10 to get my next value. And 10 minus 9 is going to give me 1. So my y-intercept is 1. Now to find slope, I need 2 points, and I'm going to use the slope formula. Again, your slope formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. I can use these 2 values right here. So this could be x1, y1, x2, y2. So when I plug it in, that's 10 minus 1 divided by...
Teachers, at this time, please release the walkers by the side doors. Release the walkers to exit by the side doors. Thank you.
Excuse me. And then 3 minus 0. If you plug this into the calculator using alpha y equals 10 minus 1, 3 minus 0, you get 3. So my slope is 3. We're going to do the exact same thing. See what your y values, what the pattern is. What is it decreasing by? And the difference between 5 to 4 is 1. 43 is 1. 3 to 2 is 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1. Again, your y-intercept for this example is 1. My slope, I need 2 points. I'm going to use these 2 endpoints this time. x1, y1, x2, y2. So that's going to be 5 minus 4 divided by 8 minus 6. Put that into the calculator. Alpha y equals 5 minus 4, 8 minus 6. My slope is 1/2. The last example. Find and interpret the rate of change and the initial value. A pizzeria charges $8 for a large cheese pizza, plus $2 for each topping. The total cost for a large pizza is given by the equation C is equal to 2t plus 8, where t is the number of toppings. Graph the equation for t between 0 and 5 toppings and explain the meaning of the slope and the y-intercept. Okay?